Hi guys, it's Mr. Stout here. I hope you guys are having an awesome summer. I'm sure some of you guys are doing a lot of swimming and hanging out outside. So with that being said, today's N2Y is kind of a science N2Y. I know in class we usually read it as a group and you guys are doing the reading, but today I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. So today's N2Y is called Temperature. And it's from Kathleen Stogler, that's the author, okay? So, page number 1. Temperature is a measure of hot and cold. Temperature is read in degrees. Something that is hot will have a higher number of degrees. Something that is cold will have a lower number of degrees. Very cold things may have numbers below 0. Very hot things may have numbers over 100. Okay, so you guys all know your numbers out there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some of you know your numbers all the way up to 100. So the higher the number of degrees, the hotter it is, and the lower number of degrees, the colder it is. So if it's 105 degrees outside, then it's really hot and you're sweating, 105 degrees. But if it's only 2 degrees outside, you're probably shivering because it's so cold. So higher degrees warm, lower degrees cold. Page number 2. Temperature is used to tell how hot or cold the weather is. Weather temperatures are read on a thermometer. Weather temperatures are reported on TV, radio, in the newspaper, and on the internet. So there's 4 ways on this page they identify how weather is shared. TV, radio, newspaper, internet. So I want you to ask yourself, is there anyone at home, is mom, is dad, do they watch the news? Do they read the newspaper? And if they do, the next time you see them doing that, I want you to ask them, hey, is the weather in there? Okay, page number 3. Let's start at 32 degrees. 32 degrees is the measure of when things start to freeze. It is a rainy day. The temperature is 35 degrees. It's cold, but the temperature is not freezing. The temperature begins to drop. At 32 degrees, the rain will begin to freeze. The temperature stays at 32 degrees all night long. In the morning, the streets and sidewalks have ice on them. Be careful. 2 questions. Why would you need to be careful? Because ice, what happens if it's really slick out? You can trip and fall. And the second thing I want to highlight from this page is when things start to freeze. Everything starts to freeze at 32 degrees. So if I see you at the start of the year and I say, hey, when do things freeze? You're going to say 32 degrees, Mr. Stout. Page number 4. It's now 20 degrees. 20 degrees is below freezing. It's not raining now, it's snowing. It is too cold for rain. Snow is white and very cold. It snows for 3 hours. The weather person says there are 5 inches of snow on the ground. Since the temperature is still 20 degrees, the snow will not be melting soon. Page number 5. The temperature is 10 degrees, but the temperature feels like negative 10 degrees. The air feels cold. Gusty winds are blowing. The thermometer in the window says 10 degrees, but the weather person says it feels like 10 below 0. That's called a wind chill factor. The wind makes it feel colder than the temperature says it is. So if it's really cold one day and there's a big wind that comes up, that can make it even colder. Let's go with higher numbers. The temperature is 50 degrees. Since it's been so cold on other days, 50 degrees feels warm. But really, it's cool weather. You want to wear a coat, but you will not need mittens. Don't wear shorts either, even if you think the temperature is getting warmer. The temperature is 70 degrees. That's a very warm day. 70 degrees is warm. You will not need to wear a coat unless it's raining. Water from the rain will make it feel cooler than 70 degrees. Wear a light jacket and take an umbrella if it's raining. It's getting hotter, guys. The temperature is 90 degrees. That's very hot. It's a hot, sunny day. The weather person says we will have 90-degree weather all week. It will also be sunny. No rain is in the forecast. This will be a good week to cool off in the swimming pool. It may also be nice to stay in the air-conditioned house. And so I'll show you that picture, some people in the pool. So at about 90 degrees, the swimming action starts. Page number 9. Temperature tells us many things about hot and cold, but that is not the only part we need to know about the weather. We plan our day's activities depending on the weather and the temperature. Check the temperature. The end. Okay, guys, so a couple things real quick. If you have to just take one thing from this reading, just remember that the higher the degrees, the hotter it is, and the lower the degrees, the colder it is. And it's important to know these things because it's how you prepare for your day. If you get up in the morning and you see dad's watching the news, and you say, hey dad, what's the temperature gonna be like today? And he says, son, daughter, it's gonna be 100 degrees today. Well, that's a high number, and so you guys know it's gonna be hot, so then you can change your clothes accordingly. You can say, oh, I'm wearing shorts and a tank top today. But if you look at your mom and your mom says, nope, it's gonna be 20 degrees today, well then you know you need to put a jacket on to stay warm, okay? And so before I let you guys go, I'm here with Miss Amy and we're looking around, and the reason I've read outside is because I want you guys at home to take a guess at what you think the temperature is. And then I will post what the temperature is right now when I get off. So, okay guys, have a great day and I'll talk to you later.